What's up, people? Tristan back. Like I said, another video more often. Let's do this. But today's video, I'm not really ranting this time about anything, but today's video I'm going to be talking about how to turn this photo into this. So like I said, last video, if you did watch the last video, I had just recently did a car video shoot with smoke grenades in the mountains. Shoot went amazing. Products came out perfect how I wanted them. I couldn't really ask for better results. But yeah, got this photo enhanced to this photo here, or that you just saw. But yeah, what I want to do is show you guys how to do that on just strictly Lightroom. That didn't touch Photoshop. Maybe I'll show in another video just to make a more advanced kind of thing, to put it in Photoshop as well. So Photoshop, what that's going to really do is pretty much take out a lot of finer details of stuff, like for example, if there's little bug marks that maybe I missed or anything like that, or enhance another color, or change up or even add anything in the photo. That's for another video, but for now, let's hop on the computer. I'm already on the editing screen. And yeah, let's get started. Alright, pulled up the picture on my Lightroom here. Let's jump to the computer. So here's the original picture right here. And I'm just going to reset this. Start from scratch. Let's get it done. So the first thing, of course, like if you guys watch any of my other editing videos or tutorials I should say, I always like to go with clarity first. I don't know, that's just me. This one is kind of easy for me. With a car subject, a sharp looking car like this, I just crank that, just like boom, just done. Also, if you guys watched my last video, I said be careful with the vibrance and saturation, don't crank it. Well, guess what? We're cranking it. I want these colors to pop, the smoke grenades, which are placed under the car, if you can see it right here. And there it is. But yeah, there's one here, one on the other side. I really wanted these colors to pop, so what I did was I did exactly that, clarity, vibrance. I also turned the contrast up a touch. I just touched it. Didn't really want to do too much. I don't want too much shadows. As you're going to see in my next couple steps, it's going to be more of playing with the shadows, turning it up, turning them down. It's going to look confusing, but again, it's just what worked for me. It's just what my mind kind of processed through. Temperature and tint, leave it alone. The exposure, don't need to touch. Highlights, what I did was I just tweaked it -5 just to get a little tweak on there. And then shadows, I actually tweaked that very high just to get most shadows out of there. I'm going to go up to around 93. You can go anywhere near there. Again, depends on the picture you are doing. You bring the whites down. I'm going to say not too drastic, so just like that. Then the blacks, you can turn the blacks up around to about, let's stay around 15 just to keep it there. Next, we are playing with our curves. So, with the highlights, I'm going to crank that down. Don't want any extra highlights. I want the main focus to be kind of like the headlights. This general area here. So I'm going to turn the highlights down, which takes the highlights away from your exterior per se. Then I'm going to turn my lights. I brought the lights up to around 71, so I'm kind of focusing more on just the headlights. I want that just a bit brighter. The darks, I don't want any shadows where you can't see the car. So here is very well, like if you go back, it's way darker. I want it a bit lighter, but we're gonna fix that after. I'll show you guys in just a sec. I'm gonna go around 42. Let's stick around there. Next thing, we're gonna start working on our color. So the red is right there. That's what I want to really focus on. I'm gonna crank that up to around Let's go a bit higher. About a 57. Now, with the orange, I'm going to just turn that red. So, orange is now red, as you can see right here. Take a look on this section right there. There's the before. There's the after. And I'm also going to bring down the saturation. So it kind of looks more natural when you take out that saturation. Let's go back out. Greens, I don't want any extra colors, bring the green down. Yellow, everybody watch right here, watch the headlights. You bring the yellows down, that brings you to white headlight. Just looks cleaner, it looks meaner. Stick with the the white headlights. Another color I'm going to be touching is because this background is purple. It looks blue, but it is mostly purple. There was a blue smoke grenade that I did go off, so you're probably seeing that kind of around this area. So it does look 100% blue. So if you said blue smoke grenade, you're correct as well, but this is a purple one that is going off right now. Anyways, back to the editing. So I'm going to touch the purples. So hue and crank that up to 100. The saturation, I'm going around to 94. Now for the magentas, I'm just going to crank that up to around a 69, 70, let's go 71. Let's stay there. Next up, we are going to go to sharpening. So if you guys again watch any of my sharpening, I kind of just go boom, 74. Whatever. If it does look too weird sharpening it, like sometimes you start seeing it very kind of grainy and very looks like it's been drawn on, I'm going to turn it down. Another thing I did was the noise. I want that around the 46. Just to take out, because I did shoot this in kind of the sunset, and there was shadows along the left side and probably over here as well, just because the sun was going down. So I don't want any noise in there at all. So leave everything else the way it is. And now, so like right now, to be honest, when you look at the picture, it looks horrible. Like right here, it looks very saturated, as like it, because it is. But that's what you don't want in other pictures. But like this right now looks horrible. Let's fix that right now, and I'll show you how. So now we're gonna get to our vignettes. So it's gonna kind of crop it and frame your picture. So this I brought down all the way down to minus 100. It's gonna give you that black outer shade. You can call it a vignette. So I brought my midpoint also up to the 77, just so I can get the RT in there. The roundness as well, I want it more round. I want to see more of the car. I brought that to about a minus 42, 43. And then the feather, I cranked that all the way up to 100. Just going to give that softer touch around the edges there. And then now you're saying, okay, well this still looks kind of whack. How the heck did you do that? It has to be Photoshop. Feast your eyes on this. So all you have to do is pretty much just the dehaze, and you just that. Boom. Here's your final product right there. It doesn't look too saturated because you got that dehaze, which adds kind of like brings your dark tone stronger. It doesn't look like it's like, I don't know, it just looks raw. It does look like art. That's what I was going for. I know it's a real life picture, but that's why I left how sharp this is. The Challenger, like I left it all sharp. So it's very sharp photo, but very artistic is what I've been getting a lot of feedback on it. It does look very artistic. You could go even more drastic if you want to take the blues out. Take the blues out, and you have now this, which I'm going to crank up the contrast a bit more, and it still looks good. So I'm also going to maybe touch the saturation, and there you have it. Like, that still looks very, very dope. So that is my editing tips for this video. Changing the car from this right here to that, no, my bad, to this, sorry. So boom, before and after is very drastic. What I was telling you guys before with I could add it into Photoshop to just get these little white dots here, just final touches, especially if it's for a client, for Dodge. You want to have that finishing product spotless, clean, no spots, no nothing on it. But yeah, I feel like I'm rambling on way too long now, so I'm gonna end this video. And thank you guys for the ones that stuck around. I've been gone for, like I said, a month yesterday. It's been too long. Trying to get back on board, so just stay with me on this journey. Road to 300, we're gonna get it. So remember, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, share with your friends, family, whoever it may be. Get your editing skills a bit higher. Don't have to do exact steps I did. Just play with it. Like I said, it's all about learning and building for yourself. So this is me signing out. Remember to stay grinding, do what you love, and I'll see you when I see you.